In this video, I'll be going through instructions on how to complete the individualized continuity of learning plan for special education and related services during emergency conditions. However, prior to completing this plan, you'll want to review each student's IEP with all applicable related service providers to determine how IEP services for that individual student can be provided via a distance learning instructional model to the greatest extent possible. Once this process is over, you will dive into step number 1, completing the demographic section. On the first page of the plan, you will see various areas where you'll need to complete based on the data that you have available to you. Please keep in mind that SAUSD data may be more out of date than ARIES data. Please cross-reference where appropriate. Right below the demographic section, there will be areas where you'll need to complete the student's full name, first name, and insert dates. The dates are of the individual program or IEP that was last consented by the parent. Please be mindful and enter that date. Step 2. Complete and enter the date that you consulted with the parent or guardian on the formation of this plan. You'll want to include the date here, case manager name here, and any and all service providers here. This consultation will be an opportunity for you, the case manager, to troubleshoot with the parent any challenges that may arise due to the student's unique needs. Step 3. Complete the services portion of the plan. In this matrix, you'll see various boxes and various areas for you to enter data. Here, you'll provide for the service that you hope to accomplish or that you will accomplish during this plan. In the bottom box, all the goals areas addressed by the service will be mentioned here. Any notes that have to do with how this service will be provided, date and time, content information, assignments, materials will all be entered here. All the alternate means of which these services will be provided are mentioned here, and there's one area here that's available for you to enter if there's one alternate mean of delivery that's not listed here. Additionally, delivery type, duration, and sessions are listed at the end. This is repeated several times depending on the amount of services a student has. Step 4. Document whether any goal areas will not be addressed through distance learning. Now, you may come across some goal areas that make it either difficult or not appropriate for you to provide support remotely. You'll want to enter the goal areas here and the rationale here. So what's an example of this? There may be an IEP that has a goal that requires hand-over-hand assistance. Therefore, it would not be able to be addressed in the goal, and a rationale will need to explain here. Now, the rationale could be that due to COVID-19 pandemic, school sites are closed and therefore the school staff cannot provide hand-over-hand assistance. Step 5. Complete the summary aids section here. As a reminder, this is a component of IDEA, and it should be addressed in every IEP as well as in this plan. The purpose here is to provide aids and services that are intended to improve access to students with disabilities to learning their participation across the spectrum of academic, extracurricular, and non-academic activities and settings. Some examples can be adaptive equipment, AT, AAC, training for staff, aid support, social skills development, behavior supports. Please list the aids and services here, how they will be provided, who will provide them, and when. Step 6. If applicable, complete the transition services section. This is only for students 16 years or older. Utilize the ITP to document transition services that will be addressed during the distance learning. As a reminder, the IDEA requires that all students with an IEP have an ITP by the age of 16 years or older. And lastly, step 7. Complete the accommodations and modifications section. Review the accommodations modifications listed in the student's IEP and determine if how and which ones can be provided. List accommodations here and modifications here. For more information, please go to the detailed information in the guidance provided as well. Thank you.